Have you been hearing all over YouTube, in the podcasts, with your favorite channels, it's time to forgive? You've got to forgive this person. You've got to forgive this event. It's all about forgiveness if you want to ascend. Well, I'm going to tell you differently because forgiveness is a lie. Forgiveness is a dualistic word. It puts you in victimhood, and you are supposed to forgive the perpetrator that did you wrong. And that is extremely difficult to do within the human physical, mental, and emotional body. So if forgiveness is a lie, what do we do instead? Welcome to your multidimensional journey. I am Tracy Camara, and the Archangels are with me today to explain what to do rather than forgive your enemy. Well, you shouldn't have enemies. To forgive an event, to forgive political leaders for what they are enacting on earth. There are so many events and feelings and repressed memories coming up, so many things to forgive. And the archangels again say, forgiveness is a lie. Dear one, I am Archangel Aurora with Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, and all the rest of the archangels surrounding me, surrounding you. And yes, we do not intend to be inflammatory with the statement that forgiveness is a dualistic creation, that forgiveness is misguided. Forgiveness is almost impossible to reach within the duality of 3D. So, what do you do if you find you cannot forgive a person or an event? What do you do? Here's the answer. You see them as divine and you release the trauma or the trigger within you. For it is not about forgiving another, because we will be honest with you, they rarely care. They don't know that you forgive them. Yes, when you send beautiful energy of love and harmony, that will reach them. But to say, I forgive you when you did this to me. No, dear one, everything that a human does, they do to themselves and for themselves. Oh, many times you happen to be a recipient of that, and they may have intention to hurt you. That doesn't mean they can. Another can only inflict harm if you allow it. Now, you ask, what about in wartime? What about prisoner camps? What about those in power inflicting harm on unsuspecting humans? Well, dearest ones, understand all of you have chosen times of harm, times of war, times of victim, and times of perpetrator. Each and every one of you. Souls do not incarnate on earth unless they want to experience that. And why do they choose to experience it? Because it is just a game. It is not real. They understand that they are divine beings and they are playing a game. To the soul, it is simply an experience. If you touch the hot stove, will you burn your hand? Yes. Now they know, but they're divine and they are not hard. But you, humans, you feel the harm. You feel so much. You feel the harm. You feel the anger. You feel the injustice. You feel that these events and actions perpetrated by others do harm to you, and it is difficult for you to live with. And you are told, forgive these people for doing it, and you will feel better. No, dear ones, that is a 3D statement. The truth of the matter is you recognize the divine source energy within the other, and you recognize that person or that group that committed that atrocity. They did it from their own wounding, from their own anger. They did it to express and experience. They did it to experience power and manipulation and control. And you may have been the recipient of that. We understand, dear ones, that there are times of mass exit on this planet, whether it be from a war or from a pandemic. There are times of mass exit. Those are soul choices. We ask you to bring yourself back to your own current life. Look within your life at the people you believe you must forgive for doing you wrong. Now, turn it inward. Why do you feel wronged? Why are you holding on to injustice? Why are you holding on to anger? Why are you holding on to lack of love or compassion for that other person? Does it feel good in your body? No, we know it does not, for we see you, feel you, and sense you always. Every one of you. We are able to be with you and even within you always. So rather than forgiveness, acknowledge the divine in them. Acknowledge the divine in yourself. Commit yourself to letting go. I experienced this with another. I incurred trauma. I incurred pain and suffering. I allowed this event to rule my awaking world. I allowed this event to rule my actions, my thoughts, my feelings. No more. I see the divine in them. I send them love and compassion, and I go inward and I send myself love and compassion. I call upon the archangels. Bring me infinite, unconditional love. Help me clear out the trauma, the pain, and the suffering incurred by this event. I no longer wish to hold it. I let it go. I move beyond. I am free. Yes, dear ones, forgiveness is a lock. Simply see the divine source energy in all that reside on your planet and turn your attention inward. Focus on your releasing, your clearing. We could say you're healing, but we will not. It is your balancing. Free yourself, balance yourself. Make space for more love, more peace, more harmony, and then reach for more happiness, more excitement. You cannot create the life of your dreams. You cannot ascend with the weight of anger, resentment, injustice, harm, pain, and suffering, trauma, that weight around your neck, those shackles around your ankles. You cannot. Free yourself. Rebalance yourself. Release it. Call in more love. We are always with you. Call upon us. We will infuse you with love and compassion and divine energies. Okay. And I apologize if this is triggering to some of you, telling you not to forgive, that forgiveness is a lie, to just work on yourselves. But I'm just the conduit, I'm the messenger. And a lot of this I know to be true. I've had events in my life that I tried to let go of the actions of another, and it didn't work. Not until I focused inward. It's me that I have to go inward and release things. The other is irrelevant. They just delivered the experience to you. So good luck in your ascension. I'm walking beside you. Your guides, your angels, your dragons are walking beside you. Dragons are great for clearing and releasing. Call them in. Until next time, sending you much love and light.